Okay, so we're going to cover this. I use this, so remember, in general, in grappling, I can attack the wrist, I can attack the elbows, I can attack the shoulder, I can attack the neck, I can attack the hip, I can attack the knees, and I can attack the feet. Okay, that's a lot of things to be able to attack. It's hard for him to hide all of those from me. Right? So, especially when his arms are stuck out, I've got shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Okay. There's a joke, why would you ignore 0.5% of the body talking about wrist locks? And because it's so small, but to me it's like, how are you going to engage with me without ever using your hands? It's almost impossible. He's got to use his hands. He uses his hands, I can attack. Which means one of two things. I either get a quick submission, or he becomes afraid to use the number one thing he can use in any sort of physical interaction is your hands. So I want to make you afraid to use your hands, or I want to punish you when you do use your hands. So that's why I do a lot of wrist locks. Because to do the shoulder, I got to get much closer to him. To do the wrist lock, I got to be right here. But we're here, I go here. So we had this one, right? And he pushed it here. But the other thing I can do, and this is especially good if I've got this, is this hand I'm just going to take and karate chop. Here, and I'm going to roll over. From here, I'm going to lock this way, or this way is worse. Now, a couple little details on this particular wrist lock. Okay, I want right between my middle fingers, that's where I want his knuckles, along that line. I don't want to be on his fingers. And I want to be down here where he's strong. So I find it right there. Now, see how I keep my hand open? If I actually close my hand, make a fist and resist, I have trouble. I keep my hand open, and it forces. Once I bend it down, I come here, I close my elbows, and I crunch. Okay? So we are going for this. If I'm in trouble, I push it in, I come over the top. Control. Now watch, close your elbow. And then you hear it. Now, if you get somebody who's really flexible, as I go this way, I turn it out as well. Okay? So, here. So, we got to this position, I went for this, it wasn't working, I control, I push, open hand, and then here. And then we come. Okay. Because he might still be able to use that here. Right? Okay, so from here, I'm going to take this and karate chop it, bring my hand over this. You could also do this, but I really like this, it's much more powerful. I close my elbows and I crunch. So it's his wrist versus your body. Okay, now one thing, with the wrist, everybody has different flexibility, but it's a very small line between, it doesn't really hurt, it hurts very badly. Okay, so, and the thing is, what makes it a little bit dangerous is almost like the feet. You don't feel that pain coming. Armbar, you go, okay, tap, tap, tap. Foot, you go, I don't see, You just cross it like, wrist locks are the same way too. People will be like this, and then all of a sudden they'll scream. So when you do this, do it slow. When you feel the pressure and a little bit of pain, just tap in. Okay? So, any questions? Let's try it. That's why I try. First, kind of keep your hand open so they can practice a little easier.